Button.
Mirror. Infinite mirror. There we go.
It's not showing the streamer machine. That was showing the non-streamer machine, the DaVinci machine, and for some reason it beats me. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Monday night, September 8th, 2025. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies, William, Rich, Sam, Robert, Darren, and Chris with Max are here. Now, I don't know if I have audio or not. According to the mixer, I do. I do. And if I could get a homie to say something,
Hello, hello, hello.
we have confirmed audio. Let's go take a look at chat. Tony Waddle is first. Says good evening, followed by Rick Lakes, followed by OneFish26. And I started to put, when I updated the description, I almost put OneFish26's channel name in wrong, but I remembered something, the conversation we had a while back, and I made sure it was correct. Bluey Soft says, hello there. Been a while since I've last said hi. Yeah, I don't keep that good of records, but it's been a couple days for sure. And followed by me saying hi to Bluey Soft. BH Ringer says, Keen. John Williams says, one of the few times when the trailer is longer than a live stream. I'm not sure what you're drinking or smoking tonight, John, but there was no trailer tonight. I have one ready to go, but I couldn't get, it's been a bad day. John says, at the other end of the spectrum, my lawyer. Yeah. Psych. If you believe that, I'll tell you another one. Yeah. Tony Wallow, $1.99 super chat, which I put that gold thing in there, and I wanted to get it the lowest thing I could get. And thank you, Tony. Thank you for the super chat contribution as well as letting me obtain that goal. It says goal achieved. So I want to make sure that I thank Tony. John Williams says GN. I think he's saying goodnight. Looks like a spammer in chat room. I'm still looking back over that. One Fish says hi all. Greg says 23rd place. Well, Greg, I got you 6th or 7th, but who knows what I know. Where am I at? I'm here. I'm always here. Well, today I wasn't, but anyway, Long Dog, you people at work, you put people to work at YouTube when you insist on an investigation. Um, I guess I don't know. I never did hear anything. Well, I did hear something back. They actually sent me an email and said, we want you to try doing this because we think this is what's wrong with it. And I hate to tell them that, but I was already back up and running, so I'm not going to do that. I don't know why I should, but I did think about messing with them a little bit and saying, well, that didn't work. What's next? But just didn't feel like doing it. Nightbox says, welcome, One Fish 26, because he said hello all. Keep the noise down. I'm trying to take a nap. Yeah, I hear you. I did actually close the door tonight. I do have Monday Night Football on. I have no interest in the game whatsoever. It's, I think, Minnesota and Chicago. Plus, it's the first season. It's the first game of the season. It really means absolutely nothing at this point in time. At Nightbot, are you a spammer? Yeah. I don't think Nightbot actually kicks in until the stream goes live, though. I don't think I've seen anything prior to it going live. I was replying to the thumbnail for today's broadcast. Um, you put people to work at YouTube when you insist on an investigation. No, obviously you didn't watch the video or the trailer for, well, no, yesterday's show wasn't that. It has nothing to do with YouTube whatsoever. It's strictly Zoom. We beat that thing to death in a 17-minute period. Hello, Jeff Ryman. Jeff is here. Better late than never, but still first, last, and always. Hey, I'm going to go recruit somebody, and then we're going to have competition.
I
uh,
I was working on some other stuff I needed to finish before I forgot what the hell I was doing.
that should have worked, Tony. I'm not sure why it didn't work, actually. Now I am testing the waters a little bit, and Tony did it again. Apparently, Yeah, that works. That's a streamer bot function. Zoom. I read the words in the thumbnail. It led me to believe there was something towards YouTube. No, that's because I cut it off. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the thumbnails say we investigated a Zoom issue. A Zoom. Okay, so I'm looking at the thumbnail. Let me see if this will go out over the web here. That says a Zoom issue investigated by the. Get you thinking a little bit is who did the investigating on the Zoom issue. I don't get quite where you're pretty forward. It's a Zoom problem. It's not really a problem. It was just a very interesting thing we determined yesterday. It's probably been going on for quite some time. But if you send a picture in Zoom, Zoom will assign it its own little name. It's really weird. The only thing I think we figured out it wouldn't do that. Somebody has no audio. Yeah, Greg had audio. I heard it in my ear. I don't know if it went out over the internet, but I heard it in my ear. Play it again, Sam.
John Williams, it is currently 62.1 degrees Fahrenheit, 16.7 degrees Celsius, and clear in Madison, Wisconsin.
We used to have a saying in high school. It was something related to your ear. I won't repeat it in a family-friendly environment.
Okay, so that didn't go through yet with Greg. There's going to probably be a little bit of an echo because I am trying to hear it.
Ooh.
You know what? I heard it in my ear, but I'm not hearing it go over YouTube. That is
Tony Wallow,
interesting.
it is currently 21.1 degrees Celsius, 70.1 degrees Fahrenheit,
put in a
and fog
second
in Norway
storage
Camp,
drive in
Liberia.
my laptop.
Yeah, I've seen that. What's the story behind that? Just something you
I
wanted to
just
do?
wanted to, I've been wanting to do it, and
Jeff
I didn't
Ryman,
know
it is currently 61
if
degrees Fahrenheit,
Dale included
16.1
the
degrees Celsius, and
caddy and the
partly cloudy
little
in
cable
Johnson
you
City,
gotta connect
Tennessee.
up. But they do, and I asked Google AI, and it said that they were not included,
Huh.
but they are. And the cable was already there,
Tony Wallow, it is
empty.
currently 23
And I
degrees
gotta
You
use
got a
one
Celsius,
of these.
laptop that had one
73.4
drive and
degrees
you added the
Fahrenheit,
second one.
and patchy
Yeah,
white
as long
drizzle
as
in
you got a
Aizawl, India.
small battery, you can add 2 drives.
Right.
Tony comes up with some of the weirdest locations in the world.
And I might add another. It's got 6.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to
Oh, wow.
Greg Guy.
But having a
Tony
mechanical
Wallow
drive
said
in it, it
Zoom
was
T took
just
a
slow
dump.
as molasses. It
Yeah,
really wasn't worth using, to be
yeah, they
honest.
are slow. Those mechanical drive with Windows 10, they were.
But I just use it for web browsing and email if I'm traveling someplace. And so, as long as it works, I'm going to keep using it. I think I told you guys my the $5 speakers I bought at the Salvation Army worked fine, actually. Had to clean them a little bit with an alcohol wipe. They were a little bit grungy, and then I had to go wash my hands afterwards, like the guy at Salem Texpert says.
Let me get this in before I forget. It gets to the point I can't say anything about it, and I don't want that to happen. So Robert Michael just gifted 50 memberships. Thank you, Robert, for doing that. I
Hey,
do
good
appreciate
job.
it. So they are Scott
Englishes.
Mason. Robert gifted himself a membership, which I find that to be interesting. AJ, Alice got one. The ones in green, I know most of them that I'm looking at. John Aloy Sr., we all know John Aloy. He's down in Virginia. Carl J., I believe, is a relative of Alice, but I'm not 100% sure. John got a membership. Looks like most of these people I actually do know, but the names do not match up on the chat. And I haven't counted them, but once again, I'll go back and check it out. But thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. Again, if I forgot to mention it, Tony, thank you for the super chat to help me achieve that goal. That is appreciated as well. I did try to play Greg's thing again. I was actually looking at it a while ago. I don't know why it's not going out. I'm actually hearing it here, but for some reason it's not going out over YouTube, I don't think. Parker Morris got a membership. Tony says, I see Zoom took a dump. If it went away, it was probably because of something I did. I was probably doing something in OBS and it probably did briefly go away. I keep forgetting. Actually, what I should do is go to the studio mode and check it out there. Okay, Logdog says, that's great, Jeff. I got quite a few speaker setups I've got 4 speakers, 2 floor and 2 shelf. None of them are hooked up right now.
Well, these don't work quite like I expected. Okay, I have headphones in the jacks on the front of the desktop. They work fine. And I plugged the speaker thing in on the green jack on the back side of it.
Right.
But it turns out those two are on the same circuitry inside the computer.
Okay.
So when one of them's on, the other one's on.
Interesting.
So if I just want to use the speakers, I can still keep my microphone from my headset working. I just unplug the speaker jack from the front and leave the microphone jack from the headset plugged in. So
cool.
unlike
John got
my
his
newer machine, where that they're actually completely separate sound setups. But I mean, it's like 12 years old or 11 or 12 years old, so I won't complain.
John got his wireless headphones to work. Says they're very good. Cool. I still haven't found the dongle to mine. I'm getting ready to pitch them, or either that, or I got to buy a cord to plug them into the little thing that I can plug them into. I think I've got one on the computer itself. I got one on the Yeti I can use. It's just whichever route I want to go. But I like these earbuds. They are fantastic. Just can't figure out. So this may take a minute. Can somebody rerun Greg exclamation Greg for me, please? I'm kind of ready for it. If somebody could do that. I'm looking at the audio. That's the problem. It's not showing up where it should.
Tony Wallow said no way.
Now, did that go out? Did the no way go out over YouTube? No way.
Don't know. I've got YouTube muted.
Okay, John says it did. Yeah, I've got it muted as well.
Greg Guy.
Actually, try exclamation Greg again. I caught a little bit of that. It was like, but I think it goes out now. I really don't know. I give up. I heard it briefly and now I can't get it to play at all. Heard it briefly and now I can't get it. Yeah, there's going to be an echo because I didn't turn that down. Yeah, nope. I know.
I didn't hear it here.
No, it briefly showed up while it was playing the first time, and I'm not sure why it was at the end, but I'll look into it after the stream and figure out what's going on. I do have all the Nightbot commands. There's 4 of them. 2 of them are the same, so there's actually 5. 2 of them are remotes. If you go to the emote button on chat and use the snowman, if you type in a search and do a snowman search, then you can click on that and that will trigger Nightbot. And that's interesting as well because Nightbot's not even running, but like Sam told us last night, it don't have to be running. So I'm going to put this one in and hit it and see what it does. So there's an emote, comes up, and it should follow with a living snowman appears and chases Ken Style Live. So that is working. That was one. Now we'll use the other one and see if it works. I'm sure it will. It's going to be the same exact thing. Yeah. So that's good. Those 2 work. So all 5, 2 of which are identical, do work. Now we're going to try the other big problem we've been having lately. And that's if the dancing girls are going to work correctly or not.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Me again.
Looks like you changed the font.
I did change the font. I was trying to get it to work. I was just trying to get it to work, and that was the only one I could get to work. And I'm like, oh, it works. I'm good. I do got to go back in there and change it again and make it look much better. Why is my hand raised? You cannot move a video while someone has their hand raised. Well, I've got my hand raised.
Yes, Mr. Host, you may speak.
Yeah, really. I'm more concerned is how did it raise my hand? Apparently, well, I talk with my hands, and we all know that. So maybe in one of my, I do not know. So there it is. Oh, you know what? I got to make it. I got it. I'm sorry, Sam. I put on fish, not one fish. Oops.
That's okay.
I'll fix it. I know how to fix it. I have the technology. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. Robert and Michael, thank you so much for your 50 gifted memberships to people. Look like most of them went out. Tony, thank you for the $9 super chat on the gold. I'm still kind of tossing that around a little bit in my head. If you see my head suddenly go that way, you'll know it bounced to that side. If it goes back to that way, you'll know it bounces back to that side. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel, kstout00m@gmail.com. Send me a link or send me an email. Yeah, send me a link. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Send me an email, ask for the credentials. We'll get them to you, and you can join us, and we'll go from there. With that, I'm going to. I think you basically have to hold it up, Jeff, like that, and if you get it just right, you'll see a little thing at the bottom. It'll start spinning around. But mine somehow said raised hand.
You have the neck.
I don't know.
You and Ghetto.
Yeah, we're gonna we'll have a conversation. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Robert. See you guys in a little bit.